can start sitting down or lying down. And just bringing your awareness to your breathing, your inhale, your exhale. And just becoming aware of whatever part of your body is in contact with the ground. If you're lying on your back, if you've got your feet, legs bent and your knees knocking together, then it's your feet. Or you're sitting down, it's your sit bones. Just become really aware, of your body. Check in with your body, check in with your breath. Breath work, again, I'm going to give you information about a guy called Wim Hof. You might have heard about him. He's known as the Iceman, having ice baths. He talks a lot about breath work as well. And he'll speak about it in a kind of a way that maybe resonates with you a bit more. So I'm going to get that information and get that over to you as well. So filling the belly, filling the lungs, having the eyes closed, by the way. Filling all the way up to the top. Holding the breath at the top. Passing the lips and just letting the breath go. Exhale. That audible sigh, releasing any tension. Inhaling, filling the belly, filling the lungs. All the way up to the top. Holding at the top. Someone else is coming in, bear with me. Parting the lips and let the breath go. Exhale. Filling the belly, filling the lungs. Hello, Andrew, my darling. Starting on our back or sitting down. All the way up to the top. Holding at the top, part the lips, let the breath go. Exhale. Noticing on the exhale, you're letting go of your body. Short breath exercise just to bring you into your body. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, part the lips, exhale 8, 7, 6. We're doubling the exhale. 3, 2, 1. Really good exercise for relieving stress. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay. Breathing in, breathing out. Becoming aware of yourself in your body, on your mat in this moment. Okay, now if you're sitting up, you're going to just bring your knees together and just going to roll back onto your mat. If you're on your back, you can bring the arms above your head. Bring the arms above the head, reach through those fingertips, reach through the toes, find that length in the spine, big breath in. And on the exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Rock it out, hug around the knees, rock it out side to side. Release the shoulders here. Pull those knees in towards the chest. Release the jaw, release the brow. Okay, now on the inhale, bring your soles of your feet together. Drop your soles of the feet to the ground. Sorry, you'll drop your feet to the ground, soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, your knees dropping out to each side, and then reaching back with prayer hands on the inhale. So reaching back, you might not be able to drop your hands down to the ground, that's fine. But you're just reaching back with your prayer hands or your spear hands, finding that length. And then trying to allow your knees just to fall out. Try and root your lower back down into the floor as much as you can, breathing in and breathing out here. So you're allowing your hips to open. Breathing in, breathing out. Someone else is trying to come in, go with me. Okay. And on the inhale, you're going to bring the knees on the exhale, you're going to bring the knees into the chest. Hug around the knees, rock it out side to side. Inhale, bring your soles of your feet together, drop your feet to the ground, knees open wide, bringing your arms above the head, find the length through the fingertips, big breath in. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, hug the knees, rock it out side to side. Inhale, bring the soles of the feet together, drop the feet to the ground, arms above the head, prayer hands or spear hands. Big breath in. Exhale. Bring the knees into the chest, rock it out side to side. On the inhale, you're going to bring your soles of your feet together, drop your feet to the ground, let your knees be open and wide, and then bring your arms shoulder height, palms to the sky. Okay. Again, be aware of that lower back, push those soles of the feet together. Again, I know this is a strong pose. You're really trying to let those knees open. I mean, it's hard for men, especially. Your hips are really tight. Okay, so try and surrender to this, you know. And on the inhale, roll over to the right side. So your left knee hits the right knee, your left hand hits the right hand, and then sweep that left arm up behind your head, all the way over to your left side and look left, exhale. Inhale here, really let those knees fall to the right side as you look left. Exhale. Nice spinal twist. On the inhale, you're going to sweep that left arm all the way back the way it came until it touches your right palm, and then open, you roll onto your back, open up that left knee, open up that left arm, exhaling. Inhale, roll over to the left side, right hand touches the left hand, sweep that right arm behind you, big breath in, and then look to the right side, exhale. Inhale here, staying here. On the exhale, again, let those knees really fall out to the left side as you look right. Inhale, sweep that right arm the way it came, all the way back to the left side. Roll onto the back, open up the right knee, bring that right hand to the right side, roll down over to the right side as you exhale, and then inhale, sweep that left arm behind you, all the way to the left. Look left, exhale. Inhale, sweep that left arm where it came from, roll onto your back, exhale. Inhale, roll to the left side, sweep that right arm behind your head to the right side, exhale. Inhale, sweep that right arm all the way back where it came from, and then roll onto your back, opening up the right arm, right knee, exhale. Inhale, bring the knees into the chest, hug around the knees. And then on the exhale, push those heels skywards, okay? If you can get the bind behind the knees, then great. If you can't, you can bend the knees, or you can just hold on up behind each knee. Try and bring your feet together or your knees together, okay? So you might get the bind, or you might just be holding behind each knee. It doesn't matter. Pushing those heels away from you and really trying to round down all the way from the back of the head, all the way down to the lower back, and then just gently start to just, you know, pump back and forth, just a few inches. You're just trying to bring that space into the back body, back to the legs, the hamstrings, okay? On the exhale, you can hold behind that right knee and then extend that left leg all the way down to the ground. So you've got that right foot in the sky, push up through that right heel. Big breath in. And on the exhale, you know, you can really feel into your breathing into that hamstring. And then on the exhale, you can just release that right leg down to meet the left, bring your arms above the head. Okay, you're reaching through the fingertips, finding length in the spine. Exhale, bring that left knee in towards you, push that left heel skywards. Inhale, extend the left leg to meet the right, bring your arms above the head in prayer, find the length. Big breath in. Exhale, we're going to do this a few times. We're going to bring that right heel skywards, hold behind the right knee, release the breath. Inhale, extend the right leg to meet the left, reach up above the head. Big breath in, exhale, bring that left knee in, left heel skywards. Release the breath. Pull that leg towards you. Inhale, extend that left leg down to meet the right, bring your arms above the head. Keep breathing in. On the exhale, bring that right knee in towards you. You can stay here, or you can slide your hands up the back of that right leg. Let the breath go. Inhale, extend the right leg down, arms above the head. Find that length through the spine. Exhale, left leg in, push that left heel away from you, slide your hands up the back of that left leg. You can lift that right foot above the ground by an inch. Inhale, extend the left leg to meet the right, arms above the head. Last two, exhale, right heel skywards. You're trying to lift up from your core. Inhale, you might want to keep the left foot slightly off the ground as you bring the right foot to meet the left. Drop both feet down to the floor, reach above the head. Big breath in, exhale. Last time, you're going to pull that left heel skywards and climb your hands up the back of that left leg. Let the breath go. Inhale, keep the right foot an inch above the ground. Extend the left leg to meet the right, then drop both feet down. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale, bring your knees into the chest. Rock it out side to side. From here, you can then just bring your hands to your ankles, elbows on the insides of the knees. Close the eyes here for a moment. Again, feel the sense of grounding through the whole of that back body, all the way, the backs of the shoulders, back of the head, the lower back, especially when you've got your knees in towards you, you can really get that nice kind of sense of grounding through the spine. Good. On the exhale, you can have a go at coming into happy baby. So you can hold your ankles or you can bind your fingers around your big toes and push those feet up towards the sky. Soles in line with the ground. And again, close the eyes. Again, you can have your elbows in contact with your inner knees here. Really bend into the knees. Push that lower back down into the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the space that's coming from this pose, the inner sides of the legs, breathing in. And on the exhale, we're going to just bring those feet towards us. You could have your hands around the ankles, or you can keep your fingers bound around your big toes. And we're going to start to rock back and forth 2 or 3 times until we come up. Okay. Something little to try, which is quite nice, is bringing your feet together again. You're Supta Baddha Konasana again, but you're sitting up doing it. See if you can just bring your hands underneath your calf muscles. Index finger and thumb together. It's a nice way, another way to try and cultivate balance. Lift that chest, breathing in, breathing out. And then on the exhale, release your feet so that they're mat width wide. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing the front of your mat. Pull those shoulder blades towards each other. Open up that front body, okay? From here on the exhale, you're going to drop your knees right and look left. Really drop your knees as far to the right as you can and look as far left as you can. Inhale, knees up to center. Drop your knees to the left, look right, exhale. Plug your arms, pull open that front body, shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, knees up to center. Drop your knees to the right side, look left, exhale. Really drop those knees to the right, really get that nice spinal twist. Push through that left palm. Inhale, knees up to center. Drop your knees to the left, look right. Flex those feet to protect the knees, exhale. Inhale, bring your knees up to center. Drop your knees to the right hand side, look left, exhale. I'm going to do the other side so you can see. And on the inhale, you're going to lift yourself up. We did this last time. We're going to have another go. You're lifting yourself up to your right hand side. You've got your right shin in line with the outside of your mat, and you've got your left shin in line with the end of your mat. You might need to support yourself. This is easier again for women, generally speaking, physiologically. Okay, so you're using your hand to give you that sense of, height. Okay, and then you can slide that right hand in line with your right hip and then reach to the back of your mat with your left hand. Look down, breathe out, plug in that right elbow towards the body. Inhale, you're going to sweep that left hand up and you're going to come up. Grab a hold of this shin and then reach up with your right hand, look underneath your right armpit, and you'll feel what's going on all around that waistline, looking underneath the arm towards the sky. Good. Inhale, look down, slide that right hand in line with the right hip, reach back with the left hand. Feel that stretch between the fingertips and the tip of that knee. Inhale, sweep that left arm, grab a hold of that left shin, reach up, look underneath your armpit, exhale. Close the eyes if you need to, really feel into this pose. Inhale, look down, slide that right hand down in line with your right hip, and then come onto your right elbow, reach back with that left arm again. Looking down, find that length. And on the inhale, sweep that left arm and grab a hold of the left foot. Now, rather than holding the left foot, the top of the left foot, you might even try and hold the left ankle and flex that left foot. And then look down, spread those right hand fingers, and then shake the head no, exhaling. You want to have that right elbow tracking underneath the right shoulder, so you're nice and stacked. Good. Pull away, get that nice stretch in that front thigh. Inhale, you're going to come up. Reach each corner of the room, and then you're going to tread yourself down into your half pigeon on the exhale. Now you're aiming to get your belly somewhere in line with that knee. Checking again with your legs that you've got that right angle with that right leg, and you've got this shin in line with the outside of your mat. And then you can shimmy yourself down, you can wave into it, or you can come down onto your forearms. You might stay here, or on your exhale, you might even be able to travel all the way down, rest your forehead on the ground. And from here, you might even be able to stretch your arms out in front of you as well. Wherever you are, breathing into that right hip, breathing in, breathing out. This is a nice variation of pigeon pose. Good way to start the practice. This is a real hip opening practice, actually. Breathing in, exhaling. On the inhale, come up onto your fingertips and push yourself up, back to the front of your mat. Feet mat width wide, hands behind you, fingertips facing the front of your mat. Bring your legs, your knees down to your left side. Look over your right shoulder. Really bring those knees down to the left as much as you can. Look over the right shoulder. You're getting the maximum twist here. Inhale, knees up to center. Exhale, drop the knees to the right side, look left, exhale. Inhale, lift the knees up to center. Drop your knees to the left, look right, exhale. Inhale, you're going to shimmy yourself up to your left side. Check your knee is in line with your that right angle. Your shin is in line with the end of the mat. This shin is in line with the outside of your mat. Slide your left hand in line with your left hip, and then reach to the back of your mat. Plug in that left elbow, by the way. Make sure that left elbow is pointing towards your body as opposed to out to that left side. Really plug in that left elbow and reach to the back of your mat with your right hand. Breathing out. Inhale, sweep that right arm, and then see if you can lift yourself up and grab a hold of that shin, and then reach up with your left arm, looking underneath your left armpit. If you can't grab hold of that shin, that's fine. You can maybe just wherever you can rest that hand. Inhale, exhale, drop that left hand, reach to the back of the mat with the right hand. Inhale, lift yourself up, grab a hold of that right shin, reach up with the left arm, looking underneath the armpit, feel this space all around that waistline. Inhale, look down and then slide yourself down onto your left elbow, reach to the back of your mat with your right hand, looking down. Inhale, you're going to sweep that right arm all the way over your head, and you're going to grab a hold of that right foot. Again, you might want to hold behind that, around the right ankle, and flex that right foot, okay? And again, you could just shake the head no, close the eyes, pull that foot away from you, really get into that right front thigh. And then from here, you can even look up to over that right shoulder, open up that right shoulder, and then shake the head no. Bring that mobility and that, sense of, just releasing all that stuck tension in your neck. Okay, good. Inhale, you're going to come up. Get that right angle going on with your legs. And on the exhale, you're going to come down to your half pigeon on your left side. Again, you can wave into it. Inhaling, coming up, and exhaling, coming down. So you're just warning your body about what you're about to do. Just letting it know. And when you're ready, you can just try and breathe into, the surrender of this pose, and really breathing. You can try and bring your forehead to the ground if that's available to you. Doesn't matter if it's not. And you can even shimmy yourself around a bit and find, your maximum stretch here. And it varies from body to body. Breathing in, and breathing out. Inhale, you're going to come up onto your hands, onto your fingertips, and you're going to lift yourself up to the front of your mat. And then you're going to bring yourself over onto your hands and knees, whichever way. Okay, hands and knees. Now this time, rather than having that freestyle movement, we're just going to make a small circles with the hips. Just really small circles. Close your eyes again, release that neck, and just make really diddy circles. Try and plug those arms. Check what's happening with your arms. They tend to collapse here. We become less aware of what's happening with the arms as we focus on the hips. You want to try and keep those arms nice and plugged, those fingers nice and spread. On the exhale, you can go the other way. Small hip circles. Just really nice to release that tension in the lower back. Inhale, and you can just inhale one way and exhale the other. Your yoga, your pace. Check those arms. Inhaling as you go back. Exhaling as you go the other way. Okay, now from here, bring your hands another hand or so away from you. So you're kind of coming into what looks like the semblance of a dog, and you're going to make your hip circles even bigger. And this time, again, you're really going to move into your spine and your shoulders and your neck as well. So make big hip circles, but also try and find that fluidity of movement in your hips and your shoulders, and go one way as you breathe in and the other way as you breathe out. Freeing up the tension in the spine. Okay, now from here on the inhale, tuck your toes, exhale, push back into puppy pose. Release the forehead to the ground, reach through the fingertips. Really bring your butt towards your heels, so you're getting into your toes, you're getting that nice toe stretch. Inhale, curl up onto your hands and knees, look towards your belly, coming into your tabletop. On the exhale, we're going to come into our split dog on our right side. We did this last week. I'm just repeating some of the stuff we've done, and I'm throwing a few other things in the mix and adding a few layers. So here, when you're in your split dog, try to keep your hips square and you're straightening that right leg. That's the aim of the game, straighten into that right leg. Inhale, drop the right foot to meet the left, drop the knees, exhale, puppy. Push the butt back towards the heels, release the forehead to the ground. Inhale, coming up onto the hands and knees, and then pushing up into your dog, and then lifting that left leg skyward, split dog. Push the mat away from you, straighten that left leg, and make sure that left hip is in line with your right hip. It's not higher. Drop the left foot to meet the right, drop the knees, exhale, puppy. Inhale, coming onto the hands and knees, looking towards the belly, and then lift up. Bring that right leg up into your split dog again. Push that mat away from you. Bend the right knee, open up the right hip. Look underneath the left armpit first, so you can see your toes. Breathing in, breathing out. And then look underneath your right armpit, because that enables you then to open up that right hip a little bit more. Pushing through both hands equally if possible. Inhale, square the hips to the front of the mat, straighten that right leg, look forwards, scoop your belly, and then bring that right foot in between your hands. Drop the left knee, release the left toes. Lifting yourself up, lift the chest, and just breathe in and breathe out. Check that front shin, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Come onto that left fingertips. Inhale, sweep that right arm, follow the right hand with the gaze. Creating that sunset. Nice. All the way down to the ground. Inhale, sweep the left arm. Big circle, follow the hand with the gaze. Notice how that feels in your body. Exhale, drop the hand down. Inhale, cross your arms, and then big circles with your arms on the inhale, and you're going to twist to your right side. I'm going to cross over so you can see me. Right side, exhaling. Peaceful warrior, push into the top of that left foot. Inhale. From here, bring your hands together, and you're using your core, twisting from that mid-core before you come down into your side prayer twist on the exhale. Okay? Looking up over that right shoulder. Push the palms together, get that nice straight line on your forearms, breathing in and breathing out, exhaling. Breathing in, Breathing out. On the inhale, open up your arms. Unbind, unhook that left hand, drop it on the inside of that right foot, and then drop that right hand on your lower back. Shimmy that right foot off the mat. Look down, bring that left hand out to the left side. Look over that right shoulder. Feel it all here. Breathing in, breathing out. You can stay here. Again, if you want to go for the bind, you can go for the bind. Again, we're doing this again. It gives you an opportunity. If you didn't try the bind before, you can now. You don't want to, you don't have to. You know, breathing in, breathing out, really opening up that right shoulder. On the inhale, release that back foot. Sweep that right arm to the front of your mat and look underneath your right armpit. Again, push through that left hand. Look underneath the right armpit towards the sky. Exhale, drop that right hand to the ground inside the right foot. Shimmy that right foot onto the mat. Tuck the left toes and then step back into your first downward facing dog of the day. And just have a moment here to just feel into your dog. Sometimes it's also really nice just to be static in your dog. You're trying to bring those heels towards the floor. You're pushing that mat away from you, or you're just walking into your dog, your yoga. Breathing in, breathing out. On the inhale, you're going to roll over the toes, drop the knees to the ground, come back into puppy. Exhale, forehead to the ground. We're going to do the same on the other side. So coming up onto the hands and knees, inhale, come up onto dog, lift the left leg skywards, push that mat away from you, split dog. Straighten that left leg. Drop the left foot to meet the right, drop the knees, push back into puppy. Exhale. Inhale, coming up onto your hands and knees, look towards your belly, lift yourself up into split dog with your right leg. Exhaling as you push away with your hands. Inhale, drop the right leg to meet the left, drop the knees, exhale, puppy. You're finding this really nice sort of flow. Inhale, hands and knees, push up, bringing that left leg skywards. And there, and then bend that left knee. Really bend that left knee, bring that, better mat. Try and lift that hip really high and then look underneath your left armpit. Look underneath the left armpit because you might be able to lift that hip just a little bit higher. Square the hips, straighten that left leg, look forwards, scoop the belly, bring that left foot in between your hands. Nice, Matt, that's so much better, hon. Brilliant. Bring it, yeah. Coming onto the fingertips and then lifting the chest. Release those right toes if that feels better for you. Lift the chest, feel as you breathe in and breathe out the space that you're creating on the insides of the legs, and then sweep that left arm, big circle. All the way. Drop the left hand, inhale, sweep the right arm, big circle. Feel what's happening all the way down to your right knee even. Inhale, push through that left heel, cross your arms. Inhale, big circles with your arms. You're going to twist to the left side, exhale. Again, twist from here. You don't want to be like this. Lift yourself back. Lift yourself back. Allow yourself to fall into that left foot. Push into the top of that right foot. Take the weight out of that left knee, right knee. Bring the hands together. And then when you're ready, and you feel you've got that twist before, then come into your side prayer twist on the exhale. Close the eyes. Release those shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, open up the arms. Looking up over that left shoulder, and then unhinge, unhook that right hand, put that right hand down on the inside of that left foot, drop that left hand, and then bring that left foot off the mat, literally off the mat. Look down and then just bring that right hand to the outside of the right side of the mat as well. You can then look up over that left shoulder. You can just feel when you're making that space between your front hand and your front foot, you're just creating a bit more space to twist, open that twist a little bit more. You can even push that left hand into the inside of that left knee if it needs a bit of help, just to open up that left hip a little bit. You can stay here, or you can go for the bind. Little toe side. Allow the weight to fall into your left heel. Opening up that left shoulder. Breathing in, and breathing out. Beautiful. Inhale, release the back leg if you've got the bind, and then reach forwards with that left arm. Look underneath your arm, skywards. Exhale, drop that left hand on the inside of the left foot. Shimmy that left foot onto the mat. Tuck the right toes. Exhale, dog. Inhaling, exhaling in your dog. You're trying to bring those heels towards the floor. You're trying to lift the hips towards the sky. Plug those arms. Inhale, coming into your plank. And this time you can come through vinyasa. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Push through the hands. Tuck the toes. Exhale, puppy. Okay, in your puppy pose, you can breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. On the inhale, you're going to come up onto your hands and knees and push up into your downward facing dog. And then from here, you can just walk your way to the top of your mat. Coming up halfway lift on the inhale. This time, we were doing this yesterday. It's a really effective way to make you think about how much you're firing your core. Have your hands, rather than resting your hands on your shins, hold your hands an inch away from your shins. You're holding your weight. And then on the exhale, you can forward fold. Bend those knees, inhale, curl up. Arms above the head. Reach up. Spear hands is good because it helps you lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep traveling through, all the way back into Uttanasana. Release the neck, halfway lift, inhale. Have your hands an inch away from your shins. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now from here, we're going to bring our left foot back, round the hands, and we're going to spin that right leg back up into split dog. Okay? Bend the right knee, look underneath the left armpit, open up that right hip. Breathe in. And then when you're ready, you can square the hips, look forward, scoot the belly, and then bring that right foot in between the hands, drop the left knee. Actually, don't drop the left knee. Don't drop the left knee. Stay in your supported high lunge, okay? Lift the chest, push into that left heel. Breathing in, breathing out. Check this nice vertical line with your front shin. Come onto those left fingertips. Inhale, sweep your right arm. Big circle. All the way around. Exhaling as you come down. Inhale, sweep the left arm. Big circle. As big a circle as you can make. Follow the hand with the gaze. Notice how that feels in your body. And then on the inhale, get ready to do this, crossing your hands, pushing through that front right heel. On the inhale, and then you're going to twist to your right hand side. I'm going to cross so you can see me in your peaceful warrior. So you're looking to the right side. Inhaling. Exhale. As you exhale, you could just lunge down a little bit, bend into that back knee. Inhale, bring your hands together in prayer. Get that nice straight line with your forearms. Exhale, hinge down into your high side prayer twist. Rest your belly on your thighs, push into that back heel, push the palms together and look up over that right shoulder. I am holding, my legs are doing the work. I'm resting. Okay, inhaling, exhaling. You can stay here. You want to take it up. This is already hard enough. If you want to take it up, you can have a little go at coming into that one-legged balance, looking down when you do it. Push the hands together. Your yoga, and then step back. Advanced, okay? On the inhale, you can just open up the arms, unhook that left hand inside of that right foot, and then look up towards your right hand. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, sweep that right arm to the front of your mat, looking up underneath the armpit, opening up that side body, and then dropping that right hand on the inside of that right foot. Push into that left heel, lift the chest, lift the gaze, you're on your hands here. Okay, and then from here, come onto your fingertips and see, just bring that back foot in a little bit. And then you're going to ground down. I'm going to show you from this side. Ground down, you're going to come up into warrior two. So before you come up, check that you're heel to arch, and wimble yourself up into warrior two. Check that front knee, check your feet, close your eyes, pull in your belly, and take a couple of breaths. Inhaling, exhale. Feel strong, warrior. Inhale, straighten into the front leg, take the lactic acid out, bring your arms above the head, reach, look up, look towards the hands. Spear hands, lift yourself up through your spear hands. Exhale, come down into warrior two. Bring your hands all the way down towards each other. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Bring your arms up, bring your gaze to the hands. You're cultivating balance. Spear hands, pull your hands up. Exhale. Back into warrior two. Bring your arms all the way down towards each other. Okay, inhale, straighten that front leg, arms above the head. Bring your feet towards each other. We did this last week on the exhale. Bring your hands behind you, bind your hands, toes towards each other, and then just hinge forwards and from your hips into your Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Bring your arms above your head. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. And then release the bind. Let your hands slide all the way down the backs of your legs to your ankles. Okay, and you can just rock, move, release the neck. From here on the inhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, on your fingertips, halfway lift. And on the exhale, you're going to allow your weight to come forward, and you're just going to bring your hand, you're going to bring that right hand on the outside of that lower left leg. And you're going to release your head and then sweep that left arm above you so it's resting on your lower back. As if you're trying to bring your nose towards your left knee, but you're really reaching, you're really allowing yourself to hang forwards from your hips. You're not holding anything. You're just leveraging yourself on the outside of that lower left leg with your right hand, looking up over the left shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, you can release. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Big breath in, and on the exhale, you're going to do the same on the other side. So shimmy your hands. You're going to bring that left hand on the outside of that right leg, lower right leg, and then sweep that right arm to your lower back. What I want you to be doing here is really allowing yourself to hinge forwards. Release the neck completely. Better, Steffi. Yeah. Really allow your neck, you're hanging out. You're using the outside of that right leg to get that leverage in that twist. Good. Inhale, release, bring yourself, your hands underneath your shoulders, on your fingertips. And this time on the exhale, slide your hands sort of as if they're trying to reach each front corner of the room. And then on the exhale, release the neck down completely. So you're reaching forwards diagonally, releasing the neck, and you're really feeling all around the shoulder blades. Inhale, you can bring your hands underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Exhale, you're going to shimmy yourself to the front of the mat. Spinning onto your back toes and step back into your dog. Roll over the toes on the inhale, vinyasa, whichever vinyasa is working for you today. Coming down or staying above the floor, cobra up dog. Drop the knees, tuck the toes, exhale puppy. Inhale, come up a moment, just an inch, and then come down into Balasana. Release the toes. Come down into Balasana. Good. Just have a little rest. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. We're going to come straight up in a minute. I'm going to give you another breath. Same on the other side. Inhale, come up onto the hands and knees, tuck the toes. If you haven't already, actually, exhale, dog. From here on the inhale, I want you to open up. You're going to lift that left leg skywards. Bend that left knee, look underneath your right armpit. Straighten the left leg, square the hips, look forwards, scoop your belly, and bring that left foot in between your hands. You're on your fingertips, you're pushing through that right heel, lift the chest, breathe in and breathe out. Again, you're noticing what's happening here, the stretch and the space going on. Okay, on the inhale, you're on your right fingertips, sweep that left arm, big circle. You can always drop the right knee down if it's too strong. It's your yoga, you know, make it work for you. Sometimes you've got more energy than other times, and that's fine. You know, drop the left hand, inhale, sweep the right arm. All the way down. Get ready on the inhale, really bend into that back knee. Again, drop that back knee if it's too strong. Cross your arms, inhale, and then twist to your left, exhale. You're building resilience here. You're building that strength. Close the eyes, bend into that back leg, twist from the core. You're reaching back, you're reaching forwards, you're lifting, you know, you're not here. You'll have that balance. Bring your hands together on the exhale. Come into your side prayer twist. Again, drop that back knee if it's too strong. Your yoga. Look up over that left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, push those hands together. It feels like you're giving yourself some stability. Exhale. Inhale, open up your arms. Pushing through that right heel. Look up to the left hand, unhook that right hand, drop it inside that left foot. Look up to the left hand, push through the right heel. Really push through the heel. Again, inhale, lift that left arm towards the front of the mat, look underneath your armpit, push through that right hand, get that external rotation of those ribs. Exhale, bring that hand down inside of that left foot, and then ground that right foot. Bend into that left knee, and then windmill yourself up into your warrior two. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms above the head. Prayer hands, spear hands, lift yourself high. Exhale. Bend into that front knee, bring your arms, your hands towards each other. Inhale. Straighten the front leg, reach up. Prayer hands, spear hands, lift up through the fingers. Exhale. Bring your hands down towards each other. Inhale, last time, straighten that front leg, reach your arms up. And then this time, rather than coming into your pigeon feet, you're going to come into your feet facing away from each other. And you're going to come down in your prayer, in your horse pose, exhale. Now, when you're in your horse pose, so your feet are facing away from each other. Ideally, you want your knees to be facing towards your feet rather than collapsing inwards, which is what can happen. So try and push those knees back, okay? And ideally as well, you want to be almost as if you're leaning against a wall. You know, you've got a wall behind you. Again, the tendency is to be that. You want to be that, okay? Inhale, you're going to bring your hand, you're going to pick up that boulder or that ball. Lift it up. Exhale, push the energy away from you. Check those knees. Inhale, straighten the legs. Give the body some time to get rid of the lactic acid. Reach up. Exhale, back into your horse pose in your prayer. Lift the right heel. Exhale, drop the right heel, lift the left heel. Big breath in. Exhale, drop the left heel, inhale, lift both heels. Again, check your back is straight. And then from here, keep the heels off the ground and try and lower your bum a little bit further towards the ground. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling, drop the heels. And then from here, you can just pigeon toe, and then bring your hands to the ground. Just release down forwards, wide-legged forward fold. You're aiming to bring your head towards the floor over time. Maybe have a little go if you feel you're nowhere close. Just open up your feet a bit wider. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay. Now from here, coming up halfway, lift your hands underneath the shoulders. Again, point those toes away from each other. You're coming back into, rather than coming into horse pose, you're going to shimmy yourself down into your side lunge. Outside edge of that foot in line with the edge of your mat. So really push down like you do when you're in warrior two, you know, you're pushing onto the outside edge of that, outside of that foot. Do the same thing, push down. Okay, lift the chest, inhale. Come over to the other side. You can just use your hands and tread your hands on the exhale as you come to the other side. Inhale, you can come to the other side and see if you can just do it without your hands touching the ground. That's the next stage, or just tread your hands, your yoga. And then from here, on the inhale, you can see if you can just bring yourself into your prayer, resting the elbow on the knee to start with. We did this last week again. It's really good for building that resilience and the connective tissue around the knees. Bring your hands in prayer by your chest. And then again, you can have a little go at seeing if you can lift those toes towards the sky. Find your drishti. Some days it's easier than others. Beautiful, nice, Stephanie. Exhale, drop the hands. Shimmy to the other side again. You can use the hands to tread across, or you can just bring your hands off the floor, bring yourself down. And again, hands in prayer, and then see if you can lift those toes. Nice. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift yourself up into your Padottanasana. If you want to have a last sway here before we, actually no, we're not. We're gonna carry on. We're gonna keep going into our spinning onto our back toes and stepping back into dog. I want us to come have another little go at balancing today with warrior three, rolling over the toes on the inhale, coming into your plank, vinyasa. Exhale, rolling forwards and up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push yourself back into either puppy pose or balasana. Just have a little moment just to catch your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Just a moment. Checking in with your breath, checking in with your body. Good. Okay. Inhale, you're going to come up on the hands and knees. Exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Walking your dog. Okay. Here on the inhale, I'm going to give you a chance. You can have a go. If you want to try wild thing, you can lift your left leg skywards, back into your split dog, bend your left knee, or you don't have to do this. You know, it's been a strong practice. It's just if you want to take your practice and just take it to a different, if you want to take it up a little bit, you can come into your wild thing. So you can lift that left knee, lift the left hip, and then just drop that left foot over to your right side. Point that right foot towards the back of the room, lift the left hip up in your wild thing. Look up to that left hand, open up that front body. Exhale, spin yourself back. Lifting that left leg skywards and split dog. Look forwards, bring that left foot in between your hands, and then bring your hands onto your waist and then come up into your high lunge, exhaling. Back into high lunge, bending into that back knee, okay? From here, we're gonna try Vira 3 with our Gomukhasana arms, okay? Bring your left arm up, drop your left hand behind you, bring your right arm underneath. I'm now the wrong side, but you'll know what I mean. Bring that right arm underneath, See if your fingers can touch, or they might be close. Bend into that back knee, pull in that belly, tip that pelvis forwards, breathing in, breathing out. Lift the chest and the head up. And then we prepare yourself to propel forwards into your warrior three, lifting your right leg high. Trying to keep your right hip in line. Good, Steve. Nice, everybody. You're all doing really well with your right hip. Gorgeous. If you feel like it, you can unbind the arms and come into half moon if you really want to take it up a little bit more. Half moon. So Steve, bring that right arm up to the sky. Right arm up to the sky. Got it. Or you can just stay there, or you can come out of it when you're ready. Breathing through. Good. Nice, Danny. And then just bring yourself to the front of your mat. Ooh, shake it out. Nice. Now we're up here, we can just bring the arms above the head. Exhale, come down, release the neck. Halfway lift, inhale, that back. Exhale, bring the hands down. Now, which way do we go? I think we're going to bring our right foot back. No, our left foot back, spin our right foot up to the sky, and then do our wild thing on the other side, or just open up that right hip, whichever way you haven't done the other way. This is the point where I start to get confused about left and rights. Whichever side you haven't done, you might just want to open up the hip. Steffi, bring that heel towards your bum a bit more. Or not. You want to drop that foot back. Nice, Danny. Really look up towards that right hand. Point that left toes towards the back of your mat. Nice, Steve. Good, Derek. Look up to your hands, Derek. Look up to your right hand. Yeah. Spin back. Lift that back leg up. Still in your split dog. Look forwards, bring that right hand, in between your hands. Right foot in between your hands. Hands on your waist. Inhale, come up to your high lunge. Pull in your belly. Lift your right arm skywards. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Inhale, bring your left arm underneath you. Gomukhasana, cow face hands. Lift your head back, so just tilt your head back, so you're going to feel it right into that right tricep a little bit more. Bend into that back knee. Good. When you're ready, look forwards, propel that weight onto that right foot, coming into warrior three, straight back leg. Nice, Steve. Good. You can't I see? Breathing. You can stay here if you want to have a little go at coming into your half moon from there. You can lift that left arm skywards, right hand towards the ground. Nice, Derek. Really good. Precision focus. Good. When you're ready to come, breathing. It's the breath that will hold you. When you're ready to come out of it, come out of it. Good. Really nice. Good. Nice, Andrew. Wow. Practice, huh? Okay, good. Shake it out. Inhale. We're going to just come all the way down into our squat. Remembering those feet are nice and wide. Drop the bum. From here, actually, you can come either onto your bum, or if you want to come into headstand, you can come into headstand. If you want to come into shoulder stand, come into shoulder stand. So you've got a choice of which inversion you do. If you don't feel like doing headstand, Danny, don't do it. Your yoga, darling. If you are going to come into headstand or shoulder stand, or then you can have another little go at coming into your supta legs, where you're bringing the soles of your feet together. Really bring those shoulders away from your ears, Steve. Really, really important. So Steve, now bring the soles of your feet together. Let those knees open. Yeah. Nice, Stephanie. Nice, Andrew. Good, Derek. Inhaling, exhaling. And then you can do what you like with your legs. If you want to bring your legs straight and bring your toes down the back of the mat, whatever you want to do. If you're in a headstand, you can just reach, come down to your bum, come down to your back. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock it out side to side, hugging around those knees. Again, feeling that connection from the back of the head all the way down. You feel really supported, you know, by the ground, all the way along the spine. And then from here on the inhale, bring those soles of the feet together one last time, drop them to the ground, bring your arms above your head, or if you prefer, you can have them by shoulder height, by your sides, shoulder height, palms to sky. Again, you're finishing in your Supta Baddha Konasana, and then from here, you're going to bring that left knee to meet the right knee, look left, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Stay with the breathing here, really inhale, feel the belly, feel the lungs, and on the exhale, really let those knees fall down to the right, you know, really feel into this twist. Let go. Inhale, open up the left knee, soles of the feet together, right knee to meet the left, look right, exhale. Inhale, open up that right knee, last time, bring the knees into the chest. And then from here, you can come into Shavasana in any which way. Allowing the breath to be soft, the body to be heavy. Check where you're holding the body. Again, it surprises you, you know, you suddenly realize that you're holding your shoulders or you're holding your neck or, you know, whatever it is. You've got a few minutes here just to let that agony, that fire settle. You know, again, it's quite a dynamic practice. We're working on strength. Things are feeling a little lighter, I think. Inhaling, exhaling. As you exhale, just allow your body to relax just a little bit more. Leaving you in Shavasana. We've got a few minutes until 10 past, so if you can take the time and do. Thank you for joining me, guys. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Namaste.